Oh, uh, sorry, got possessed there for a second. Uh, just gonna. There's a lot of stuff that's been going on. Not a lot of stuff, but you know, it's enough to keep me busy. hmm Mostly with my new car, where Chris and I are fixing up both our cars, and he has the version that is right. It's a year younger than mine, but it's mine's next generation. His is the last generation before mine. It's been pretty cool. Uh, I've been having a lot of fun. You know, working with him on these cars. I mean, he has more knowledge in it because he, well, first of all, has electrical uh, history. He knows how a lot of that works, and he has been studying his ass off, or just watching videos and all that constantly. So he knows a lot more. But of course, I'm learning. I'm trying my best. The most I know about is my AC system. It's because I'm trying to fix it. It's not like it's broken, but you want something to work. And last week we got, let's see, we're getting this car all nice. I only got pictures of my car. Uh, Actually, I'll go get one of his in just a second. Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. And this is his car. It's nice and light and Atlantic blue. How nice that is. His has the spoiler on it, like the stock spoiler. Uh, there is a version of mine that has the stock spoiler on it, but I, the guy I bought it from didn't have that version, obviously. Well, not obviously yet, but look, this is his newest picture. He's got woo, right there. Just put those babies on. They look very nice. He's done a lot in that car as well. Uh, you probably can't see it, but there's a gauge pod on the left hand side inside the driver's side. Mine has yet to get a gauge pod. It'll be nice, you know, knowing some stuff that's going on in the car at the moment. Like as you're driving it, if something goes wrong, you know exactly, you know, what's doing it. Uh, but here's my car. Today we got that spoiler on. I'm gonna let you have a second. Guess where that spoiler's from. What kind of car? Ding 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 ding. You're wrong. It's a Toyota Corolla spoiler. It's crazy. And you can see in the back there's that screwdriver that's dangling. Right now. And that's because when we were working on car stuff, uh, one of my screwdrivers got left in his toolbox, and he decided to hook it up to a chain. And well, we were gonna do dangles anyways because he put a snow cone dangle on the back of my car, you know, my truck actually, a long time ago, and it's been there ever since. Still is, right now. Back there, it's gone black. It used to be purple snow cone, ice cream cone, and now it's mostly black. I can't wait to get this all looking nice, you know, after we get driving nice, because you know you want it to drive nice before anything else. Uh, Basically the first thing we did was we replaced the cold air filter. That would be like right on this side of the car, because it goes right into the wheel area. And the filter that we got was a little too big, so we had to cut a hole so that we could fit it in there. And one thing I did though was I put in some lights in there. You know, I like to keep it red. It goes along with the car, but if I keep it red at night, it's not a distraction. I won't get pulled over for it. You know, it looks bright in the photo, but it really isn't bright at all. Yeah, that the spoiler was it was difficult to get in there because the it's not metal, but there's a lot of stuff in the way. We had to use bolt extenders because we had to go from, so here's where we're supposed to go and here's our opening. Yeah, that's a that's a long distance to, you know, because there wasn't much room to do it either. Let's hope that makes sense. You know, sometimes I jumble over my words. So yeah, I use those lights every night. You know, helps me see if things fall, or you know, has a nice aesthetic to it. And then a recent thing was getting subs in there. And if you don't know, this is a new edge style of Mustang, and I got 12-inch subs with a big box. I couldn't fit it through the trunk. We could barely fit it through where the back seat went through. So we had to take out the whole back seat, which is a two-person seat, and we had to take off the frame to the trunk. That leads to the trunk. And that was just horrible. It took 3 hours. When we put the subs in my car, I put the box in there. It didn't take that long. The longest part that really took long in my subs was trying to find a ground area. Oh, and one thing I love is that we got a short throw shift. I picked that shift knob. It fits nice, like the palm right here goes straight into the eye socket of the skeleton. I really like it. You know, it's way better than the stock shift. And we did a lot of little things to the car. Up next, about Monday, we're gonna be putting in a new steering wheel. I already got the hub here. It's a blue quick release hub. I know you can barely see, I'm sorry. There you go. NRG. It's gonna be sweet. I'm gonna be able to take off my steering wheel. No, put that on a lot like a big janitor key ring. Have it on me at all times, you know. All right, and here's something that pissed me off. I should have been more knowledgeable about this, but I had no idea that there were region codes on DVDs. And since one of my favorite shows, one of my favorite British shows, was not on any streaming service that I could get US wise, my VPN would not work on the fucking Channel 4 website. It baffles me. It really did. It really did. I tried it almost every single way. There has to be a different way for getting my location to trick that freaking site, dude. They're on it. They're like, US, nah. You can't watch British shows. What are you talking about? Go watch clips on YouTube, dude. I'm like, one of my favorite comedy styles is British comedy. You know, it's more like a what's the word? Sketches, like sketches. There are plenty of British sketch shows, and they're just hilarious. This is not a sketch show though. This is a common immature British show called The In-Betweeners. Got series 1, 2, and 3. The movie came first. And there's no DVD player in my house that could change its region, was region free, or had access to region 2. It was just region 1, which is US and Canada. So I got an external disk drive. USB. It only works, like, it has a USB type C, but it only works if you have an OS. You know, like Windows, Mac, Linux only works with that. So you can't plug it into your phone or iPad. I mean, you could if you put Windows on it. You know, be straight G. But I was honestly pissed. Not well. I get it. It's for like so they have region codes because they have different types of censorship in these regions, you know. So the TV show is rated 18 for every single one, and both movies are rated 15. You see that down there? Yep. I'm glad I get to watch them now. I really am. And you can't do it with any disk drive either. So I watched it downstairs on my old computer, which is my little brother's computer now. And if you go into your settings, you go to my PC, you right click the disk drive, you go to properties, you go. Oh, hold on. Settings. It's actually go. You're actually gonna want to go to this PC, disk drive, properties, hardware. Then basically the first thing that pops up, you're gonna want to press properties, and then DVD region. And if you have Windows or any disk drive, you know, you can switch them out, but they usually only have 5 changes, which means you can only change the region 5 times. That pissed me off too. So right now, Lance, the DVD drive that's down there, the disk drive that's down there is in Britain. I've been telling him that, but I haven't been explaining what it means. He just looks at me weird. I'm like, just remember your disk drive is in Britain. I was like, okay. And yeah, so I his computer's so slow that I didn't even want to like download freaking VLC media player on it. Like, he says he factory reset it after I got all my stuff off it, but it's still slow, and I'm pretty sure he did not do it right. So I'll do that later for him. Okay, and so yeah, really excited about this. Gonna put these movies on USB drives. Of course, I can't really get the I'll find my way around it, but I want all the special features from there because they have the best special features. For that show. All right. I started a show 2 days ago. I finished season 1, and I gotta tell you, I like the concept. I watched all of season 1, which was like the whole project to it, but they instantly went to a second project, but the same project, but the second time going through it. It's called 60 Days In. I'll zoom out. It's about the civilians voluntarily going into prison to help improve the prison, you know. And this lady, she never ever fails to pissed me off. Okay, she is a police officer who went into this. She's the only police officer. There was an ex-Marine, which he did awesome at it. But, you know, that's because it's almost the same as, you know, being out abroad on duty for him. He was in Afghanistan. But this lady, I would yell at my screen. I would. And I don't ever do that. See that lady in the white? The sweatshirt? Yeah, fuck her, dude. She'd get pissy. She'd go. Always have a stank face at everyone, you know? For no reason. She started a fight for no fucking reason. And then she's all like, I'm tired of all this drama. I'm like, you are the fucking drama, dude. You are the drama. Just throughout this whole time, she's a bad cop. Just from watching the show, you can tell that she, you know, she instigates. She then plays victim. She does not like following. She only likes giving orders, which only lasted a little bit of time in there. It really did. That was the only time she was like, alright, yeah. But I fucking hate her facial expressions, dude. She's just pissed off all the time in there. She's got anger issues. I don't think she belongs in police enforcement. Just my opinion. You know what? Go watch the show. It was a great show. She just pissed me off all the time. Fuck Tammy, dude. Fuck Tammy. Barbara. She's cool. Tammy. Fuck her. Aight. Oh, all I gotta say. And, yeah, about all. If anyone wants to personally, you know, my friends, or if you're not my friend, go in the comments, be like, hey, I want to talk with you, you know, or if you're personal with me and you know my actual messaging accounts, just be like, hey, I want to hang out. But I have been busy, mostly with the car, mostly with work. Those two have just been double teaming on these videos. And this is just another update, you know. I don't have time to play a lot of stuff because, especially with the games I'm going on, that I'm going to be playing, they're going to be story mode. They're going to be single player. They're going to want to go out for like an hour or 2 hours. Because I like to complete everything, you know. And to do that, I need to have time. And so at some point, there's going to be time. Alright? I'll see you later. Remember, fuck that bitch. No. Peace.